Okay, so let us start with chapter 8, chapter 9, no, 8, chapter 8 of Bhagavad Gita. And before we start with the prayers. Yeah. Om Jnanatinmirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurudmena Tanyena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagarajatam Sakara Raghunathan Vidantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamsha Nama Om Krishna Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Deshatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhubheva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namah Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktyavtaram Bhaktyakham Namami Bhakta Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabantu Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Jayatam Sharato Pango Varmamo Manda Matargati Matsarvasya Padam Bhujau Radha Madana Mohano Divya Vrindaranya Kalpadrumada Srimad Ratnagara Simhasanastau Srimad Radha Shila Govinda Devo Pristhali Vihi Seva Mano Smarami Srimad Rasa Rasarambhi Vamshi Vatatatastita Karshana Venu Swanir Gopi Gopinathaya Shri Sulaha Rapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishvano Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Maya ki Jai, Shri Prabhupada ki Jai, Jai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari. Okay, so let us start. So we are going to discuss chapter 8 of Bhagavad Gita, Attaining the Supreme. Yeah. So what is the name of this chapter? Attaining the Supreme. So how can you realize Krishna? How can you attain Krishna? Yes, Supreme is who? Krishna. And why Krishna is Supreme? Can someone tell me why Krishna is Supreme? There is a time. Don't just anyone can speak. Why is Krishna called Supreme? Yes, Pallavi.
Mataji, Krishna is called Supreme because there is no one like Krishna. Krishna is having the 6 Aishwaryas.
Okay, all the 6 opulences, absolutely. You know what are the 6 opulences that Krishna has?
Yes,
Anyone knows? Knowledge is the highest knowledge. Yeah, knowledge is the uske jitna knowledge so no one has. Beauty, he is the most beautiful person in this world. Then what is there? Strength. Come on, 6 opulences. Strength is the strongest amongst all.
Fame.
Sorry, fame.
Power.
Absolutely, fame is famous amongst all. So strength, fame. Sorry?
Popularity.
That is fame. Renunciation, yeah. So he is attached and he is completely detached, yeah. So let me see 6, yeah.
Mataji, power. Mataji,
healthy also. So strength will come, strength, power.
Mataji, most loving.
Yeah, absolutely. So there are 6 opulences, absolutely. So Krishna is called Supreme because from him, all the universes comes out. He is the creator of all the universes. He is the maintainer of all the universes. He is the destroyer of all the universes. But at the same time, he is so loving to the devotees. Yeah? So everything that we see in this world is because of Krishna. We also saw that all the demigods, all the demigods are working under the direction of Krishna. So be it is Ganpati, it is Shiva, it is Brahma, it is Surya Dev, it is Chandra Dev. Everyone is working under the supervision of Krishna. So we should not get confused that that I am serving Shiva. Should I serve Krishna or not? Yes, you can continue doing that, but with the thought process that Krishna is supreme. Shivaya, when he closes his eyes, he meditates on Krishna only. Yeah. Brahma is coming from navel of Vishnu. Yeah. So Brahma also worships Krishna. The Durga Devi, she is the jailer of this world. With this material dark dungeon. Durga Devi is the complete jailer of the. We are all in jail. We are all in prison. That is why we are suffering. Otherwise, every time we should be so happy. Are we happy all the time? Sometimes we are sad, sometimes we are cranky, sometimes our mood is not there.
There's a jail inside a jail.
So we are sitting in the jail. And who is the controller of this jail? Durga Devi is the controller of this jail.
Mataji, I have a question. Why do we have a jail inside a jail? Our universe is a jail and the materialistic jail is
So then there are these administrators also, right? So these administrators, if they are not only following the laws of the land, then they are put into the jail. We also did not follow the laws of the Lord. That is why we are into this jail, right? So Durga Devi and Lord Shiva are our local parents in this material world.
Mataji,
An eternal parent. Who is our eternal parent? Our eternal parent is Lord Krishna. Radharani and Lord Krishna. They are eternal parents. In the local, in this universe, Lord Shiva and Durga Devi are our parents here. So, why does all this? Whenever we do bad things, then Durga Devi, Maya, she punishes us. But for devotees, she said, no, I will not interfere in your world. But any which is under, working, your any which is devoted to Krishna, I will not interfere in your world. So that is how Durga Devi, Maya Devi does not interfere in our world if we are completely devoted to Krishna. So that is it. If you have any questions, I can answer any question. Do you have any question?
Mataji?
Question?
No, I would like to tell something.
Okay. No problem. Well, we will take only questions. Okay, just hold on. This is a long chapter, and I want everyone to listen very
Mataji, I have a question.
Yes.
Mataji, like you told, like when we are completely surrendered to Krishna, Durga Devi does not interferes between us. Then, if we are serving Krishna from a long time, then why do we still get sufferings?
Because we are see, there are 2-3 things here. Even if we are serving Krishna, are we really serving Krishna? We have so many desires. Everything that we do we do it for pleasure of Krishna? No. So that purity has still to develop. And sufferings are there because of all our past deeds. That is one thing. Sufferings are there of all our past deeds. But at the same time, it might not be also because of our past deeds. Listen to this very carefully, okay? Sufferings may not be because of our past deeds, but Krishna doesn't want us to be comfortable in this world. You're understanding, if you're very comfortable in this world, wow, I have got such a nice house, such a nice car, nice bungalow, such a nice friend, such a nice clothes, everything I have got nice. You think, why do I need Krishna? I don't need Krishna. I'm happy here. I have my big mobile. I have my iPad. I have my whatever I want. I don't know the gadgets. I'm so happy here. I don't need Krishna. So many times, Krishna puts us into this difficult situation so that we remember him. Because he doesn't want us to stay here. He wants us to go back home. Our home, this is not our home. Krishna is telling this in Bhagavad Gita. We are going to discuss that today. Dukkhale ashashvatam. Krishna is saying in this chapter 8 only, he is saying this place is a place of misery. You would never want your loved ones to die, right? You would never want to become poor. You would never want to fall sick. Unless you want to take holiday from your school, then it's different thing. But you would never want illness. You would never want a skin disease. You would never want cancer. You would never want terminal illness. But this place is like that, he's saying. You cannot have a wonderful life in a washroom. Would you ever want to be like in the washroom? Wow, this washroom is so nice. 5-star ka washroom hai. I just want to spend my life here. Would you say that? You wouldn't say that because that is not our place to say. It is similar like that. Do your job and get out. Do your job and get out of the washroom. This place is like that. This place, Krishna is saying in chapter 8 only, he is saying, it is dukkhalaya ashashvatam. Don't do masti. 1 minute I don't see, you start doing masti. See, 2 minutes gone. Where is doing this? Yeah. Okay. So Shreyasi,
Mataji, that
one second. So Kunti Maharani, this is the best example to Shreyasi's answer. Kunti Maharani prays. Whoever has attended the japa session and have learned prayers of Kunti Maharani, what does she say? She says, my dear Krishna, let all these calamities come to us. Because in calamities, I remember you. Yeah, and whenever there are calamities, you always come to us. Yeah, like those Akshay Patra was there. All the Pandavas had finished their lunch and there was nothing. Durvasa Muni
yeah.
had come and there was nothing. What did Draupadi do? She prayed to Krishna and immediately Krishna came. Now Krishna came Krishna was in Dwarka. Now Dwarka, it will take so many kilometers away from wherever Pandavas were there. Immediately on the spot he came there. So when we are in trouble, Krishna comes. So one thing is our troubles could be because of past karma. Our troubles could also be because Krishna wants us to come closer to them. Past karma will burn away. If you do bhakti, past karma, Krishna is saying, Aham tvam sora papebhyo. I will burn away all your past karmas. You will not have effect of your past karmas. Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita, I am not saying whatever word I am saying, I am not saying single word of myself. Everything Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so calamities, Shreyasi, to your question, why Krishna gives calamities? Because he wants Shreyasi to be very close to him. So that Shreyasi will every day pray intensely. See, when we are unhappy, no, that your friend has done something to you or someone in their home is not well, sick. The intensity with which you chant, and when you're very happy, just came from a birthday party, the quality of chanting will be very bad. But when someone is very sick, the intensity to chant Krishna, please, it will come from the depth of your heart. You're not understanding what I'm saying? Everyone is understanding? Show me thumbs up. Okay, chalo, good. Word is focusing. Okay, chalo, good. Very nice. So that is what it is. Okay. So don't feel bad if there are calamities. Don't feel bad if there are, if there is unhappiness in life, take it as blessing of Krishna. Okay. So let's move ahead now.
Mataji, that's why Prithvi Lok is also called as Mrityu Lok.
Yeah, we are going to see that also today. All the questions, Shreyasi Krishna is answering it in this chapter. Okay, so Arjuna inquired, "Oh my Lord!" Now Arjuna has, is like always confused, and he is asking questions on our behalf. So he's asking, "Oh Krishna, oh Supreme Person, what is Brahman? What is self? What are the fruitive activities? What is this material manifestation? And what are demigods?" And you will think your words are so difficult, okay? But we are going to explain this in detail in the subsequent slides. Yeah. So first is explaining what is Adhyatma. So the soul, what is happening you see in this picture? The soul is leaving the body. So does the soul alone leaves the body? Does the soul alone leaves the body?
Supreme,
Yes.
the Paramatma also lives.
Okay, okay. What else leaves with the soul? Yes, Pallavi.
Mataji, depending upon the karma, he will move with the Vaishnavas or he will move with the demons.
Okay, so yes. So just raise your hand and call out the names, okay? Raise your hand and call out the names. Yes, Pallavi.
Mataji desires.
Okay, desires, very good. Yes, Chaitanya.
Yes, Mataji, like it all depends upon karmas. of our of the
No, no, what
karma
lives
that
with
we
the
have
body?
done
What
also.
lives? Okay, karma also lives with the body. Okay.
Yes,
So,
Mataji. Karma and bhakti that we have
karma and
done.
absolutely very nice. Swara, you raise your hand digitally because otherwise I cannot see in the the bigger group. Okay, you raise your hand digitally. There are few who always keep their hand raised. So I don't know whether they are raising their hand for this question or but generally they are raising their hand. Okay, no worries. Hey, Aditya Upadhyay, you wanted to say something.
Mataji, I didn't listen the question properly, Mataji. What you
Acha,
said?
okay. The question is what leaves with the soul? When the soul leaves the body, what all goes? Yes, and Sachi. Sachi. Yes,
Mataji, our
Vibhav.
past too.
Sorry?
Our past karmas too.
Past karmas goes absolutely. Anyone else wants to answer? Daksh, Areva, Daksh, yes, Daksh.
Ma'am, Mataji dreams.
Dreams, okay. Yes, Ananya.
Memories.
Memories, okay. Yugandhara.
Mataji memories.
Memories, okay. Vaibhavi.
Mataji, karma and
Karma, okay. So, what leaves with the body is the mind, intelligence, false ego. Okay, what goes? The mind, intelligence, false ego, our desires, our karma, and our bhakti. Okay, that goes with the soul. So then, then what happens is okay. So then go to the okay, we'll go there later. Yeah. So then he says that who are we? We are Atma. So we are Atma. So the Jiva has a soul, which is Atma, and the soul comprises of when it leaves the body, it leaves mind, intelligence, false ego, karma, bhakti, everything goes with the soul. Then he says, who is Atma? We are Atma. And who is Paramatma? The Krishna sitting in our
Krishna
heart.
sitting in our heart.
Yeah. Krishna sitting in our heart is Paramatma. Then we are Brahman. Okay. And who is Parabrahman? Krishna is Parabrahman. So why we are Brahman? Because we are part and parcel, the soul, which is part and parcel of Krishna, is sitting in our heart. So that is Brahman. Yeah. And Krishna is Parabrahman. So the Brahman is in why is it called Brahman is indestructible? Anyone can say?
Mataji, because Brahman and Parabrahman are same, and soul is also
Mataji,
destructible.
can I say?
Okay. So yes.
Mataji, because the soul is an eternal part. It is from the spiritual world, and the things in the spiritual world cannot be like destroyed.
Absolutely, very nice. Because the soul is also indestructible and it is part and parcel of Krishna. It has come from the spiritual world, that way it cannot be destroyed. Absolutely. But at the same time, what is the difference between Brahman and Parabrahman?
Mataji, can I?
Yes, Chaitanya.
Yes, Mataji. So Brahman actually refers to the normal entity soul that resides in the normal materialistic body, but whereas the Parabrahman refers to the Supreme Lord Himself.
Yeah, absolutely. But what is the difference? The difference is about the size. Brahman is so tiny. Yes, Sharvin?
Mataji,
Brahman is just the one to describe a person who is Krishna conscious, eats veg things, and Param Brahman is the actual word for referring to the God, the supreme God of all universes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Brahman is so tiny, but Parabrahman is huge. Yeah. So like the example which Srila Prabhupada gives is like a drop in the ocean. Yeah. So the drop of ocean water has the same qualities as that of the ocean water. But drop is so tiny. But an ocean is so huge, it's so vast. Yeah. So that is the difference between Brahman and Parabrahman. Yeah. So that is yeah. Then Arjuna is asking, who is the Lord of all the sacrifice? Yeah. So we are making so many sacrifices. Yeah. So we do this puja, we do that puja, we do any number of puja, we do Mondays, we do Tuesdays, we do Thursdays, we do Saturdays. Yes, Shubhashri, what happened? Yes.
Mataji, can I answer this?
Yes.
The Lord of the sacrifice is Vishnu or Krishna, because if all the devatas and gods work under Krishna, so if we perform any puja or yajna to any of the demigods, then the fruit will go to Krishna.
Absolutely, absolutely. So very nice. So the Lord of all this, so we do so many small pujas we do, right?
don't understand.
All these pujas that we do, the beneficiary of all these sacrifices is Vishnu. Okay, so Vishnu is the ultimate beneficiary of all the sacrifices. Absolutely. Like you feed the stomach. If you feed the stomach, all the parts of the body gets nourished, right? In the same way, if you worship Lord Krishna, then all the demigods will be happy. For other example is, if you water the roots of the tree, then all nourishment goes to the leaves, the branches, the flowers, the fruits, everywhere, right? Similarly, if you worship Krishna, then everyone, all the parts of the tree gets nourished. Yeah, Krishna is satisfied. Okay, all the demigods get satisfied. Yeah. Then what is Adi Bhuta? Adi Bhuta it is basically ever changing material manifestation. We see this. Yeah. So what is happening? Birth, growth, we are maintained. Yeah. And then eventually we vanish. This is Adi Bhut. Yeah. All this
What is the meaning of Mataji? What is the meaning of that last word of this answer?
this one.
Yes,
Adi Bhut.
yes, Mataji.
This is Adi Bhuta. So Arjuna is asking Krishna, what is Adi Bhuta? So Adi Bhuta means the physical nature, right? All our physical nature which is growing and eventually we die. That is Adi Bhuta. That is what Krishna is saying. Yeah. Then he said, what is Adi Daiva? Yeah. Adi Daiva is the universal form of the Lord. Yeah. So the universal form of the Lord, now this universal form of the Lord is not for devotees. Okay, this is for non-devotees. Yeah, so because the devotees worship the beautiful form of Krishna who is in Goloka, who is playing with his childhood friends, who is playing with gopis, who is having lots and lots of fun. So all the devotees they worship Krishna in Goloka. But this universal form, right? See, fire is coming, and so all the demigods are here, right? Sun god, moon god, Brahma, Shiva, death, Lord of death, Lord of fear. Yeah, everyone is here. Would you love this form of the Lord?
No,
So
Mataji.
dangerous, right?
No,
It's,
Mataji.
it's very scary.
No,
So this scary form is for non-devotees.
Mataji.
Mataji,
could you show the slide with the
Fear
sacrifice?
someone,
Mataji.
yeah. So if you fear someone, would you love that person? मतलब लव तो करेंगे लेकिन डर बहुत लगेगा, right? But you don't want to, but if you don't fear that person, then you would really, of course you should fear your mother, you should fear your father. Adi Bhuta is this, no? This is what we saw. Adi Bhuta is this, our form, which eventually vanishes. And this is Adi Deva. Adi Deva is Krishna. Krishna's universal form, in which all the Krishna says, in all the demigods, like those of sun and moon, is Adi Deva. So Krishna is saying in this shloka that this is Adi Deva. Yes, Chaitanya?
Mataji, I have a question.
Krishna season with
Hold on. Sorry. Yes, Chaitanya.
Yes, Mataji, actually, I was asking that even the Satyaloka and even the Patala mentioned here, both are in contact with the Vishnu himself.
Yeah. So Adi
we can
Bhuta
say,
basically, Adi Deva represents the 14 planetary systems in the universe. I'm going to come to that.
no, like
So
I'm saying, Mataji, that everyone, even then we can say that the demons are in contact with, are related. We can say that they are related to Krishna, they are related
absolutely,
to Vishnu. So
absolutely.
then why
Demons
do
are
we
related to
consider
Vishnu.
them that they are that they are not auspicious. If
And
there,
they do
if
wrong
anyone,
thing.
the thing which are related to Krishna, we can say that they are auspicious.
Acha, so even in humans, we also behave like demons many a times, right?
Yes, Mataji.
But can we say that we are inauspicious? We behave like demons. But the Paramatma sitting in our heart, the Jiva sitting in our heart is auspicious. But the false ego, the intelligence which is covering our, which is making our heart impure, because of which we behave in a demoniac way. So the
Okay,
demons,
Mataji.
we can also be termed as demons. If we behave in a demoniac way, we can also be termed as demons.
Okay,
Right?
Mataji. So the lower part of Vishnu consists of the demons, all the demons, like till
Uh,
hip.
yes. So there are the upper planetary system, there are the lower planetary system, and in between we are the earth.
Yes,
The lower
Mataji.
part, yeah. So that is there. We'll come to this
Because
what all
hips
we'll
comes
come
under
to
the
what
lower
our
part.
yeah. We'll come to what our 14 planetary systems represent.
Okay,
We'll take a
Mataji.
session on Purlokacha.
Okay, Mataji.
Yeah, yeah. So here it is mentioned that these are the 14 planetary system, and the 14 planetary systems represent the uh, Virat Roop, universal form, Virat Roop of Krishna. And Virat Roop of Krishna is for them who fear Krishna, yeah, who do not like Krishna. It is for them because this is the punishing form of Krishna. When you do wrong, I am there. Don't worry, I am there to punish you. But the sweet form of Krishna is sitting in Goloka. Wherein all the devotees, with lots and lots of love and devotion, serve Krishna. So demons can also serve Krishna. Who stops from demons from serving Krishna? Yes,
Mataji,
Sanskriti? Yeah. Yes.
Mataji, we are part and parcel of Krishna. Why do we sometimes act like demons?
Why do we?
Sometimes act like demons.
No, sorry. Why do we? What?
Why do we act like demonic people?
We act like demonic because we have so many desires, right? Sometimes we get angry. Why do we act angry? We know we should not be acting angry. But that internal desire is so strong, it just takes over, right? We know, right? We have seen those five senses. There's that rope, yeah,
Yes,
rope is mind, and then intelligence. When the
yes,
intelligence becomes weak, yeah, when you know that, say your mother has told you something, when you know it, you don't like it, but your intelligence is telling, don't scream at your mother, don't shout at your mother, or don't be rude to your mother. But mind, if the intelligence is not strong, mind what will do? Through its senses, through the mouth, it will speak something which is not good, which you should not be speaking. So now your question is, why do we do this? Because we want, because we have so many, our heart is not pure. We have to purify our heart. That is the reason why. And all this studying Bhagavad Gita, chanting and all, results in purifying our heart. Once the heart gets purified, this lust, anger, greed, yeah, we saw that lust, anger, greed, Krishna says that this modes of matter, kya tha wo? Daiva Ishu Gunmai, Mama Maya Durataya. So we saw that, right? That it is very difficult to get to control all this. Only by surrendering to Krishna, we'll be able to control this. Your question is right. We are part and parcel of Krishna. Why do we get angry? Yes, we do get angry because our heart is impure. We wanted to enjoy independent of Krishna. And that is why we are here in this material world. And in this material world, it is Dukhaleva Shashvata. There is only misery. We get upset, we get angry, we fight. And all this, it's part of the material world. Material world is like that.
Mataji,
Yes.
Mataji, even some people have non-veg like animals.
Yeah. So then he is asking, what is Adi Yajna? Yeah, Adi Yajna we saw, right? Adi, one second. Lot of sacrifices we saw. Okay, so lot of sacrifices is Vishnu. Okay, now Krishna says, Yeah. So he's saying now attaining supreme. What was the name of this chapter? Attaining supreme. So how can the secret is given? How can we go back home, back to Godhead? So that is the crux of this chapter. Yeah, attaining supreme. How can we go back home, back to Godhead? So Krishna says, and everyone repeat after me, okay? Everyone unmute and repeat after me. Repeat after me, please. Don't repeat with me. Otherwise, it creates complete chaos. My humble request. Please repeat after me. Antakale cha mam eva.
Antakaale chamameva.
Antakale cha mam eva.
Antakaale chamameva.
Smaran muktva kalevaram.
Kalevaram.
Smaran muktva kalevaram.
Kalevaram.
यह प्रयाति समद्भावम्
प्रवासी समद्भावम्.
यह प्रयाति समद्भावम्
यः प्रवासी समद्भावम्.
यदि
भगवद गीता का श्लोक सुन रहा है।
संशयः यदि नात्र संशयः Okay, now everyone unmute. Now everyone unmute. Okay, everyone unmute.
The meaning of it.
What is the meaning of?
Mataji,
Just by remembering Krishna and the Krishna will come.
Yes, absolutely. So Krishna says that at the time of death, at the time of you quitting your body, if you remember me, then you will attain me. You will come back home, back to Godhead. And he's saying there is no doubt. I am guaranteed this. For example, you know, if a person is on his deathbed, but he loves his dog, and he would be thinking that, oh, I am here. All my wife, my son, everyone is here. My dog is at home. Who will be taking care of my dog? And that moment, he leaves his body. He dies. In next life, what will happen? What birth he will take?
Dog.
he will become a dog in his next life.
Absolutely.
Mataji,
Or for example, there was a person who used to distribute newspaper in different areas. So when he was on his
Mataji.
deathbed, he called all his sons. Yeah? And the sons were thinking, oh, our father has called us. Maybe there is something very important that he wants to tell. Yeah? And then his father came. Hold on. Then his sons came. And then, he said, oh, so you do one thing. You look at this area. You look at that area. You look at this area. You look at this area. And, like that. So what is he thinking at the time of death? He is not thinking about Krishna at the time of death. Will he attain Krishna? No. He will not attain Krishna.
Mataji, we have to be like a Jamil.
Absolutely. So Krishna is saying, he is giving us a secret. He is telling us a secret. How will you be able to attain me? How will you go back home, back to Godhead? He is giving us a secret, yeah. But at the same time,
Mataji,
yes, Swara.
Mataji, in the shloka, can you repeat last line? Because I cannot hear it properly.
I will share the recording. I've already shared the recording with everyone.
Okay,
Yeah?
Mataji.
You hear that? And if you still don't understand, just message me, okay? Yeah.
Okay,
So at the
Mataji.
same time, he is also saying that the way you live your life, yeah. So there are these 4 pictures, yeah. Where you live your life, like that, body you will get the next life, yeah. If you are exposing your body, if you are wearing short clothes, if you are exposing the body, you will think, wow, everyone is looking at me. I'm so beautiful. Even if I'm not beautiful, everyone is looking at me. What will happen? In the next life, we'll get a life of a tree. If you are eating meat, next life you will get life of a carnivorous animal. Who wants to become a carnivorous animal next life? Raise your hand. Who wants to become no one wants to become a carnivorous animal. No one wants to become a lion or a tiger.
Mataji.
Yes.
Mataji.
Just hold on. Yeah, so then here you see, if the person is just wants to sleep, doesn't want to do anything, just want to lay around and sleep all the time. Krishna says, oh, you are a sleepy bum. Okay, you become a bear. Sleep for 6 months. 6 months you go into hibernation and just sleep. Will that person ever go to Goloka? Never. He'll just keep on taking birth, rotating into those 84 lakh species. That is what Krishna is saying. Yeah, in Bhagavad Gita. You all saying in Bhagavad Gita only. If you are eating food, any junk food you are eating, yeah, you are eating at hawker's place, you are eating whatever is given to you without offering, you are eating. What will happen to you? You will become a pig in the next life. Yeah. Then further he also shows here, you see, this last picture, if you are having irreligious relationships, like if you are having girlfriend, boyfriend, okay, if you are maintaining those relationships, then you will become a dog in the next life. Okay, so who wants to become a dog or a pig? Or who wants to become an animal in the next life? So very important for us to know, right? The way we live our life, it is very important. The way we live our life, it will depend upon the next destination. The train that we take will depend upon where we go. So what type of life we live. See, human life is not for enjoyment. Human life is not that, wow, I got such a wonderful life, such wonderful parents, such wonderful, everything is so nice. Everyone is listening to me. Human life is not for enjoyment. Human life is only to understand that I am child of God and I need to follow these instructions and go back home, back to Godhead. This is Krishna saying in Bhagavad Gita. I am not telling this. Krishna is saying human life is not for enjoyment. You have already enjoyed. In cat life, you have already enjoyed whatever you want to do. You were in dog life, you were in dog uni, you already enjoyed a lot in the dog uni. You had nice dog mummy and dog papa. You had cat mummy and cat papa. You had mouse mummy and mouse papa. You have already enjoyed whatever you wanted to enjoy. But this human life is not for enjoyment. Krishna is specifically telling this in Bhagavad Gita. Okay? So again, the next life, if you want to become a whatever pigeon, or you want to become a mosquito, then
Mataji.
live a happy life. Yeah.
Mataji, you say the Krishna said to not enjoy a woman their life.
Sorry, what did I say?
The Krishna say that a woman not have means free life, independence.
Women should not have an independent life.
Yes, you say like this or not? What did you say? I didn't understand that.
No, I am saying that I am saying if you expose yourself, do not wear good clothes and expose your body, you will become a tree. If you eat meat, you will become a carnivorous animal. If you sleep a lot, you will become a bear who will sleep for 6 months. If you eat food without offering to the Lord, you will become a pig. Yeah, if you maintain irreligious relationships like girlfriend, boyfriend, you will become a dog.
Mataji,
Yes.
Mataji,
One second, Sora. Yes, Sharvin.
Mataji, if you expose your body, you next life you will become a tree. Then you could
Yes.
also suffer the pain of people chopping you down as if
Absolutely.
this is the karma from last life. But now those people who chop down you will also experience the same in their next life. This cycle repeats. The
Yes,
chain goes on.
absolutely. Very good point, Sharvin. You just spark your thought. We are going to cover this. Yeah, the cycle of surveillance. Yes, Swara Prasad, you wanted to say something.
It's showing that when we do Krishna consciousness, we'll get a part of Goloka, and when we do ultimate. But Mataji, above also it's showing Krishna consciousness. But if we do that kind of consciousness, we get to play with Krishna. What difference is there, Mata?
What? Sorry, what was your last line?
What difference is there between the two Krishna consciousness?
I
The
will tell
above
you.
one and the below one.
I will tell you. Just hold on your thoughts, Swara. I'm just going to explain this in another 5 minutes. Okay, yes, Sudiksha?
What is mean by Adi Daiva?
Adi Devi is a Virat Roop of Krishna. Okay, I'll take these questions I'll take in the end, okay? Don't worry, I'll take these questions. Yes, Shubhashri has a question.
Mataji, in the previous slide, you had shown that if we expose our body, we will become a tree, but the tree does not have a soul, right?
What tree has a soul? Who said tree doesn't have a soul? Tree has a soul. Tree will stay for 500 years. Big trees, they have soul.
Then how do the trees die?
Trees die their natural death. So like even when we so we have plants, we have trees, they will die their natural death. So some trees, some plants will live only for say 15, 20 days, like this palak, methi and all that. They will live only for a very small period of time. But banyan tree will live for like 500 years, 1000 years, like that. Tulsi tree will live only for say maybe 1 year maximum, I don't know. Yeah, so tomato trees, brinjal plants, not trees, plants, they will live for small. So they also have their life.
Okay.
Coriander will live only for say 1 season. Every plant, every tree has a soul in it. Huh? Tree also has a soul in it.
Mataji,
Yes,
Mataji, I have one doubt.
yes.
If you told a banyan tree lives so many years, if we go and give them water, then they will get more life. If every
Banyan
tree
tree anyway is so strong that you need not water it daily. God has made it, Krishna has made it so strong that it will anyway just survive. Yeah. So at the same time, Krishna is saying that if you do bhakti, yeah, then you will attain me. Okay. So yes. Yes.
in one of the books which is written by Srila Prabhupada, it is said that in the future of Kali Yuga there will be cannibalism.
Second, what did I share? Yeah, of course there will be cannibalism. Why? If you just get out of this world before we, get into that stage. Then what happened? Again, he will take another birth, right? So he is saying that what will happen in this particular boy will not take anything. Again, so based on his karma, based on his desire, he will get a body. Who is this in this picture?
Parikshit Maharaj.
Yes. Yes, Subhashi, what is Parikshit Maharaj doing?
Mataji, he is listening to Bhagavatam from Sukadeva Goswami.
Yes. And Vaibhavi, why is he listening to Bhagavatam from Sukadeva Goswami?
Mataji, can I say?
Yes, yes, Anand.
बिकॉज उनके पास बस 7 days है जीने के लिए, क्योंकि उनको तक्षक नाग ने 7 दिन में काट देना है।
हाँ, तो बस 7 days है उनके पास, राइट?
Mataji,
हाँ,
यस यस आदित्य.
Mataji, he has only 7 days to live. That's why he's thinking that if I will listen to the Bhagavatam now, then I can go to the spiritual. Then I can go to Krishna.
Okay, very nice, very good, excellent. I'm just launching a poll.
माता जी
एक सेकंड ना. Let me launch this poll. Second ना बेटा. Okay, come on, I'm launching this poll. Come on. 1, 2, 3, and here it is. Let us see how many are active.
Mataji
Poll is
submitted.
launched to see- Yes,
माता जी सबमिटेड
good.
The poll is not visible.
It is
Mataji
visible,
submitted.
beta.
Mataji.
Maybe fix one of the windows.
Mataji submitted the poll.
Good, I'm saying who all are active. Good, good, very nice.
Mataji submitted. बोलो.
Good, very nice. Very nice. I'm
Mataji
just waiting for
submitted.
submitted. Good, very nice. I'm just waiting for 1 or 2% to answer. Yes, wonderful. I'm going to end the poll now. Okay? Yeah. Good, very nice. Now let us see the results. Okay, so 96% have given correct answers. We should think of Krishna at the time of death. Yeah, not think about distributing all our properties or unfulfilled desires. I have to do this, I have to do that. Yeah, I'm going to launch one more poll.
Mataji, my answer is correct.
Wonderful. 1 second. Huh?
Mataji, my answer is correct.
Wonderful.
Mataji, my answer is correct.
Mataji.
Mataji, we can't hear you.
1 second. Huh? I'm just launching the poll. 1 second. Okay. Okay, so here is your poll. 1, 2, 3, and here I launch. Okay. Why should we think of Krishna at the time of death? So that we get a nice family in the next life, or we get a chance to go to Golu.
Mataji submitted.
माता जी सबमिटेड
Submitted, Mataji.
सबमिटेड माता जी
Oh my God.
Mataji.
Okay.
My-
Okay, good. I am getting mixed results here.
Mataji submitted.
Okay, good. I'm just waiting for 2 more to answer.
Mataji submitted the poll.
Good, nice. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to end the poll. Okay. So the correct answer is we get a chance to go back home, back to Godhead, which is Goloka. Yeah. It's not if we get a nice family, of course. You know, if we are not we are not that poor, then we'll still remain here. So it's not like but the correct answer is we think of Krishna at the time of death, we will go back home, back to Godhead. Okay, good, very nice. Okay, let's move ahead.
My answer is correct.
Wonderful. So yesterday I showed the story of Ajamil, but I don't want to show
माता
it
जी
now.
I have a doubt.
Yes.
Mataji, my doubt is that, like, if we remember Krishna at the time of death, do we directly go to Goloka, or we still remain here if we have not done that much spirit? Our spiritual level is not that high to go back to Godhead.
See, even if Krishna says, okay, it's in the 7th chapter, Krishna, 6th or 7th chapter, Krishna says that even if some things are pending, Krishna will give us an opportunity to go in such a family. That family is very pious family and wherein you can do bhakti. So Krishna doesn't leave us. Even if our mind is not completely pure, Krishna takes care of us like a small child. He will give us birth in the next family, which is a very nice family. You can practice bhakti, and in that you can go back home back to Godhead. Yeah, we had the story, right? So here also,
So,
right, this
Mataji, we
Ajamil,
don't
right?
forget God. Like, whenever we take birth, we get lost in those materialistic desires. So, don't we forget Krishna?
Sorry, can you please ask again?
My question is, like, if Krishna gives him, if we are not that pure to go back to Godhead, and Krishna gives us a nice family which is devotee of Krishna, but what if we forget Krishna? Because whenever we take another word, it is
Krishna doesn't. So here you know this pastor of Jada Bharat, right? So this Bharat Maharaj, quickly I'll tell you in 2 minutes, okay? This Bharat Maharaj wanted to, he was the ruler of a huge kingdom. He wanted to renounce everything and he had a desire to go back to Godhead. He gave up all his kingdom to his sons and all, and he left the kingdom and he, in the forest, he started doing austerity. I think I have that picture. Just let me see.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
I think I have that picture. Bharat Maharaj, I think I don't have. Okay.
Hare Krishna
So then,
Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji, I know that pastime.
So in that Jada Bharat pastime, what happens? That he gets attached to a deer. And now at the time of end of his body, he is thinking of the deer. So he gets a deer body. But Krishna doesn't leave. In the deer body also, Krishna gives him intelligence. That last birth you had messed up. Now this birth don't mess up. So quickly he leaves his dear body after some time and he takes up a new body, which is Jada Bharat. And in that Jada Bharat, he completely practices Krishna consciousness and then he gets a chance to go back to Godhead. The story of Ajamil. Ajamil was a very nice Brahmana. He got distracted towards a woman. And then eventually he left everything. He left his wife, he left his children, everything he left behind his woman. And then he became very sinful person, very sinful person. He has named his son as Narayan. On the deathbed, he was very scared. Deathbed is very scary. So he called his son Narayan, Narayan. And then who came? Vishnu, Yamadutas came to take him. Vishnu Dutas came because he called Narayan. Yeah. Then Yamadutas, because Vishnu Dutas were there, Yamadutas said, okay, you take control of him, we are going. Yamadutas, Vishnu Dutas told Yamadutas to go away. Yamadutas went away. Now Vishnu Dutas told, see, because you chanted Narayan, we'll give you one more chance. We will give you extra time. In that extra time, do only chanting. Yeah, do go to the holy places and live a Krishna conscious life. And in that, it is showed that then in the aeroplane came and took flight. So Krishna doesn't leave. Say, and we know that Neha Vikrama Nashosti, whatever bhakti we do in this life gets carried away, gets carried forward to the next life. Say we do 21% bhakti in this life. Next life we start from 22%. Our material education, ABCD, everything what we learn, PhD we have, everything we learn, we leave it in this life. We are aware how to start from KG, junior KG, yeah. But bhakti, we start from where we have left. All children, you are so small. Even me at my age never studied this age, never studied Bhagavad Gita. Just imagine, yeah, so small kids, you're like 10 years, 12 years kids, 8 years kids, 7-year kid, you're learning Bhagavad Gita. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years, 12 years, 14 years. Isn't that amazing that at this age you're learning Bhagavad Gita? You are learning Bhagavad Gita because in your previous life you had done some pious deeds. And that is why you are learning Bhagavad Gita. You tell anyone to learn Bhagavad Gita, they will not understand also, neither they will have interest also to learn Bhagavad Gita. It is so amazing to see. Every time when I have this class, I pray to Krishna. You are so fortunate that you have interest in learning Bhagavad Gita. You are all very much favored by Krishna. You are all loved by Krishna. And that is the reason why you are learning Bhagavad Gita. It is not by chance that your parents are pushing you. No, nahi beta, ye class join kar le. It is not like that. You are all pious children. You are all special children. And that is why, and I'm not saying this to make you feel good. This is the reality. Yeah. So, does this answer your question? I went into some different topic only. Okay. Shreyas, you were there? Okay. So let's move ahead. Yeah.
Mataji, can you show the video?
Jamil video. I didn't come tomorrow.
I tell you a story you don't know.
Mataji, I am here.
I tell you a story you don't know. I can play the video, but
I want to see the video.
you want to see the video. Video is 5 minutes video. Okay, I'll show you the video. Come on.
Mataji, I am here.
Narayan! 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 Where are you, my son? Where are you? Narayan! Narayan! Oh, Narayan!
I don't get that come. So you both has been
Stop! Leave this man alone.
Who are you that dares to challenge us? For we are the Yamadutas. We are acting on the orders of our master, Yamaraj, the god of death and punishment. This man Ajamil, although born of a Brahmin family, has spent many years of his life breaking all the religious principles, causing pain and suffering to men and animals alike. Now it is
Sorry. What is happening?
Who are you that dares to... Yamaraj, the god spent many years. Now it is time to take him to the court of Yamaraj, the god of death, where he will be tried and punished for his sinful actions.
We cannot allow you to take this soul. Ajamil has already atoned for all his sinful actions. In a helpless condition, he has chanted the holy name of Lord Narayan. Therefore, he has become purified of all his sins. If one chants the holy name of the Lord, knowingly or unknowingly, that chanting will still be effective. It is like medicine. If a sick man takes medicine, even if he does not know how it is acting, still the effects will be there. At the time of his death, Ajamil helplessly and loudly chanted the holy name of the Lord. That chanting has freed him, having to suffer the reactions of his sinful life. Therefore, do not try to take him to your master.
And what you have said is true. We will set free the soul of this Ajamil and return to our master. From this day onwards, we will not come to take away the souls of the Vaishnava devotees of Lord Narayan.
He does not know of his death, in the name of the Lord. That chanting has freed him, having to suffer the reactions of his sinful life. Therefore, do not try to take him to your...
Of the Vaishnava devotees of Lord Narayan.
You chanted the holy name of Narayan at the time of your death. You have been relieved of having to suffer the effects of your sinful life. We will bless you that you will live a few years longer. Now take this opportunity to lead a pious life for the remaining time you have left. Remember to glorify the Supreme Lord Vishnu and perfect this human form of life.
Then he goes to all the different pilgrim
The Vishnu
places.
Dutas left Ajamil, and he regained his health for a few more years. He changed his ways, travelled to holy places, and made atonement for his
Travel
sins.
to holy places,
He became
and then in the end he leaves his body and goes back to Godhead. So one very important point which I want to tell you is, if in your house, if anyone is on the deathbed, yeah, what should you do? Yeah, what should you do? You should chant the holy name. You should sing kirtan for the person. In the front of him, put the picture of Radha and Krishna. Yeah, this is very, very important. Huh? This everyone one day or the other is going to leave this body, right? So what should
Mataji,
we do so that they get a chance to go back to Godhead? That
Mataji,
continuous kirtan, hold on, beta. Continuous kirtan should be there around. We should put the chanting thing on. Yeah, you should read Bhagavatam, read Bhagavad Gita next to him. Sit next to that person. Read Bhagavad Gita, read Krishna book, read Bhagavatam. So that instead of thinking about his property, instead of thinking about his illness, instead of thinking about his dog, or instead of thinking about his business, he will try to focus on Bhagavad Gita. He will try to focus on Krishna. And this is our responsibility that we should do it. Yeah. Yes, Aradhya. Last 5-10 minutes,
Mataji,
we are done then. Yeah.
माताजी स्टोरी किनका है?
ये स्टोरी क्या?
मतलब किन उनका नाम क्या है जिनका स्टोरी है?
अजामिल.
अजामिल.
हाँ,
Thank you,
Ajamil का
Mataji.
past time पढ़ो. We should read Ajamil past time. It's a nice story. I will send it to you. Yeah. आराध्य है तो आप दूंगा और मुझे भेजो, फिर हम लोग सबको सर्कुलेट करेंगे.
Yes, Mataji.
ठीक है? Yeah. So we should very important. This is a learning for all of us. If anyone in our house is on deathbed,
Through it. Let us cool.
Okay, so then let's move ahead. Yeah. Now Krishna says that those who chant on the light, no, Krishna is light. Some people think that Krishna is not God. Krishna is not has a person form like this. Krishna is just light. Then they go to this Brahma Jyoti. They don't go to the abode of Krishna. They know they're thinking about Krishna. Listen very carefully. Yeah? They are thinking about Krishna, but they are thinking that Krishna is light. Yeah. Then they go to Brahma Jyoti. They do not go to Goloka because they think that Krishna is light. I'll show you where the Brahma Jyoti is. But those who meditate on the personal form of the Lord, they go to Goloka. One second, I'll just quickly show you if I have that open.
Mataji, the Goloka chart?
Yes. I'll just show you where is Brahma Jyoti. Yeah, one second. Let me share. Oh, what is happening? Yeah. So you can see this. This is the Goloka chart. Yeah. Then it is happening like this. So here, why we call this dark dungeon? We are in this one of the universe. Okay, we are here. Durloka. Okay, Earth. We are here. Yeah, and this is all Brahma Jyoti, which is Brahma Jyoti. This is all effulgence. This light which is coming. This light is all the light of the spiritual planets. In the spiritual planet, there is no sun or moon. The planet itself is self illuminatory. हमको कैसे होता है sun आता है, then only we have light, or we have bulb or a tube light, then only we have light. Here all this light which is coming, this is coming from these planets. Because the planets are self-illuminatory. So those who think that Krishna doesn't have form and just think, oh, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Yeah? They actually don't go here to Goloka, they go here in this light. Now this Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita, I am not saying this. Yeah, understand this. Krishna is saying those who worship on the impersonal form. One second, let me share both these two together for a second. I will share two screens together. Yeah, sharing two screens together. Okay. So, what is this not being here? Can you see the PPT now? Or no?
Mataji, sometimes the PPT is seen and sometimes the Goloka chart.
Now what are you saying? PPT, no?
Yes.
Okay. So Krishna is saying here that those who meditate on that thinking that Krishna is not, doesn't have a form. Krishna is just light. Then they will go with the Brahma Jyoti. I just showed you what is Brahma Jyoti. But those who think that Krishna is so beautiful. Yeah, Krishna is like one of us, but he is spiritual. He is the supreme Lord. He who plays in Goloka, yeah, who has all the fun in Goloka. Who thinks Krishna is a person, they go to Goloka. Yeah, so we should know that he is not nirvikar. He has an akar. Yeah, he has a form. He has a shape. Like we resemble our
Mataji,
parents. Similarly, when our parent is Krishna, we look also like Krishna. Yes.
Mataji, like a tube light has the tube light is the source and the light is coming from that source. Like that, Krishna is the source and the light is coming from the source.
Absolutely. So we should not get confused that the light is only Krishna or the light is tube light. No, light is not tube light. The light is coming from the tube light. Yeah. So this light is coming from Krishna. You see, or this light is coming from Krishna. So this is not Krishna. Krishna is here. If you are thinking Krishna doesn't have a form, then they go and stay here only. They don't go to Goloka. So be very careful about this. Then Krishna says, now last 5 minutes, then we are done. So Krishna says here, whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, O son of Kunti, that state he will attain. So we should not think that we are all small children. What is going to happen to us? Yeah, we are so small. But anyway, not only you, it is about me also. I should not think that, oh, I have so many years to live. I should not be thinking that. Why? Because that can come any time. In any time, we will have to leave this body. That point in time, Krishna is telling us that we should remember what we have to do. Yeah. So it can come any time to anyone. Don't focus too much on this. Yeah. You know the theory. So don't focus on too much on it. Krishna doesn't want you to think about death. Understand this? Krishna doesn't want you to think about death. Krishna wants you to think about this. Krishna wants you to think about this. Yeah. So Krishna is saying that, yeah. And then he also says that lusty person will become a dog, lazy person will become a bear, envious person, yeah, he will become a snake, body exposing person will become a tree, eating meat will become a carnivorous animal, like that. This is all Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita, nothing of our own. Okay, this is all. This is story of Jada. This is Markandeya Rishi. Krishna gave him darshan. Yeah, again Krishna is saying. One second, I will not cover this. I want to cover this.
What's the person whose video you showed?
Yes, I want to cover. Yeah, see here, say. Here, see here. Mamupatte punarjanma dukkhalayam shashvatam napnuvanti mahatmanaha samsiddhim param gataha. He says, after attaining me, great souls who are yogis in devotion never return to this temporary world. He's saying this temporary world is dukkhale ashashvatam. Yeah, which is full of miseries. Yeah, because they have attained me. I attained perfection. I'll just show you what I was showing you. Yeah. Yeah. So here, where is that Goloka chart?
Mataji,
Yeah.
what is meant by Ashashvatam?
Ashashvatam is temporary.
And Mataji, I had a question. Like Satya, there is no prescription about the age of dinosaurs in Bhagavad Gita.
Bhagavad Gita speaks about dinosaurs.
Mataji, Bhagavad Gita takes place after when dinosaurs are extinct.
Bhagavad Gita was
5,000
written
years
5,000
ago.
years
1
ago.
million years
Yes.
ago.
Yeah. So you can see this. Can you see the Goloka chart now?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. So Krishna is saying that if you go here, if you go here, yeah,
Bhagavad
those who
Gita
go
took
here
place in India.
will never come back to this dark dungeon. I promise. He is saying this is a dark dungeon. If you go, so this is also Vaikuntha planet, okay? This is also Vaikuntha planet where Krishna lives in the four-handed form. Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. This is again a Vaikuntha planet. This is Golok when Krishna lives in two-handed form. So Krishna is saying, if you go to the Goloka, you will never come back. I promise you. That is what Krishna is saying, okay? Then there's one more thing, one very important point which I wanted to cover today. Yeah? Last 2 points. What is happening? Can you see the slide now?
No, Mataji.
Do not see the slide.
The Goloka chart is seen. Yeah, now it's on.
The slide you are open. That is the reason. Achha, now you can see the slide, right? So now Krishna, then now you know that Krishna is promising that if you go to the Goloka, you will never come back. Yeah. Then one very important point is saying, now these are all the 14 planetary systems, right? Within this dark dungeon where we are staying, there are these 14 planetary systems and we are here. So Krishna is saying from the highest planet, which is Satyaloka, wherein Brahma stays, to the lowest planet, yeah, to the lowest planet, which is Patal. Very important point, listen carefully. All the places of, they are all places of misery, wherein repeated birth and then take place. Yeah. So even if you go to Swarga Loka, again you will have death, you will come back here. If you go to say Jana Loka, again you will die, you will come back here. So the cycle of birth and death will always there in this 14 planetary systems. But if you go to, but one who attains my abode, one who goes to Goloka, one who goes to Vaikuntha planet, there is no birth, there is no death, because there is no concept of time. Time is eternal and everyone is very happy there. That is what Krishna is saying. Yeah. So somebody had asked question. I think Aditya asked this question. Aditya had some question and I said just park your question. Yeah. So the thing is, Aditya, you are there or you left? Okay. Yes, Anvita, you have a question?
Mataji, even if we go to Satyaloka,
Mataji.
One second.
birth again.
Yeah, that is what Krishna is saying. From the highest plan, now this is the material world. In this material world, we saw, right? We just saw a while back, we saw Virat Roop, universal form of Krishna. Yeah, so that Virat Roop is covering this all 14 planets. Yeah, and this is the material world. This is one universe. And in this universe, wherever you go, even if you go to Satyaloka, even if you go to Tapaloka, still you have to die and you have to come back. Take birth again.
And Mataji, what is Tapoloka?
So there are different planets. One is the planet of seven sages, one is the planet of demons, demigods. I think this class on Goloka chart once.
Mataji?
Yes, 1 second. Shreyasi had a question. Yes, Shreyas.
Mataji, I have a question. Where does Mahadev's planet lie?
Where does?
Where is like Kailash Parvat? Not Kailash Parvat. Where is the recital of Shiva here?
Mataji, I know the answer for her question.
I wish where is Mahadev. So we have this, right? We have this dark dungeon here. Mahadev is here. There is a light. Oh. See you see Shambhu. This is Shiva Loka. This Shiva Loka is between the Vaikuntha planets up and the dark dungeon here. This is Shiva. So Shiva expands. One Shiva as a local parent, and this is Shiva which helps in the creation. Okay, so Shiva Loka Shiva stays here, and half of the Shiva's abode is in the material world, and half of the Shiva's abode is in the spiritual world.
And Mataji, Brahma resides in Satyaloka.
ब्रह्मा या ब्रह्मा का वो जो सबसे ऊपर वाला ये है ना, ये फर्स्ट वाला, here is where Brahma is. This is the largest planet in the material world. This is the material world. Invita. This is the material world. All these 14 planetary systems are here. We are here. Krishna is saying, wherever we go to Swargaloka also. We'll have to come back again. We go to Patal Loka also, we'll have to come back again. Every time there will be birth and death is there in this dark dungeon. But if we think about Krishna at the time of death, then we will attain Goloka, and then Krishna is saying there is no coming back. Okay?
Mataji, can you share me the document of Goloka chart?
It is very heavy. I cannot share. It's very heavy to share. It doesn't come on. I tried sending snips, but snips also doesn't work.
Mataji, what is like there is a lotus for Goloka, and again down there is one more lotus.
What I'll do is we'll finish this and again we'll go there. Okay. Let me first finish this last 5 minutes, and then I will take all your doubts. Let me just finish this and then I'll take all your doubts. Okay. Okay. So this we should know, because we say, "Nahi, humko swarg jana hai." Yeah, we want to go to Swarga. No, Papa, don't go to Swarga. Yeah, this is better because Swarga is again we will go into this material world. Yeah. Now, last 2-3 minutes. Krishna is saying, okay,
If we go to there was a place where Rakshas.
Hold on. Swara, just hold on. Just let me finish this last 2-3 slides, and then I'll take all the questions that we have. Yeah. The supreme destination, that place from which having attained one never returns, is my supreme abode. He's saying in Shloka 8.21. This is the eraser. Someone was talking about lotus. This is the lotus. So the Goloka is actually the shape of lotus. It expands. If Krishna wants to expand it, it will expand. If Krishna wants to contract it, it will just become very small. Like that. Okay. So he says, from that no one will come. Then he says, this is very different. Just listen to this very carefully. I am just reading this out. Okay, listen very carefully. O best of Bhartas, I will now explain to you the different times at which passing away from this world, the yogi doesn't come back, does or does not come back. So he says that if someone leaves the body, yeah, in the light at an auspicious day, during the day, or during the fortnight of the waxing moon, during 6 months, when the sun travels north, he will what does it say? Those who know supreme attain supreme. Okay, so they will attain supreme. But those who pass during the waning moon or during the night, then they will come back to this material world. But he says devotees are not bothered about all this. Last pointer, last 2 minutes. He is saying devotees are not bothered about all this. Whether it is light, whether it is dark, whether it is waxing moon, whether it is waning moon, whether it is auspicious day of the time or on the earth. No. Devotees are saying, Krishna is saying, this Krishna is only saying. Although the devotees know these two paths, O Arjuna, they are never confused. They are always fixed in devotion. And thus they will always come back to me. Krishna is saying this. He is very sure about the devotees. You see this lady, she is a fruit seller. She is not bothered about anything. She just wants to feed fruits to Krishna. She just wants to spend time with Krishna. Yeah. So this lady is not thinking, "Arey, mujhe paap lagega ki punya lagega." No, she was not thinking like anything. This is Kubja. Kubja was, taking sandalwood paste, scented sandalwood paste for Kamsa. When she saw Krishna and Balram, yeah, she was having a hunchback. Yeah, she was ugly. She was having hunchback. And when she saw Krishna Balram, she said, "Leave Kamsa. I will give all this paste, sandalwood paste to Krishna." And she applied all the sandalwood paste on Krishna's body and Balram's body. And Krishna became so happy. Krishna just stepped on her foot. Krishna just, lifted her chin, and immediately she became straight, and she had a beautiful body. So this Kubja said, "No, if Krishna Kamsa wants to kill me, let him kill me. But I want to, serve Krishna." Yeah, so these are the devotees here. Who are these wives of Brahmanas? When they came to know that Krishna and Balaram are in the forest and they are hungry, even if their husbands were doing yajna, they said, "You don't understand who is the real beneficiary of all the sacrifices. It is Vishnu. It is Krishna. And Krishna and Balaram were hungry in the forest. They took everything there to the forest because they wanted to feed Krishna. Yeah. So that is the love of the gopis. Yeah. Here, this last pastime, wherein Krishna had a headache, and Krishna said, "My headache will go only if I get the dust of my devotees." And no one was ready to give the dust of the devotees. They said, "No, no, 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 no. If our dust of the devotees applied on Krishna's forehead, we will go to hell." But when Narad Muni went to Vrindavan, they had to Vrajabhumi and asked the gopis for dust of the feet. Gopis said, "How much dust you want? We will give as much as dust you want. Take it. But Krishna should not have an headache. Yeah, even if we have to go to hell, that is fine. But Krishna should not have an headache." This is the love of the devotees towards Krishna. And this love, if we have, automatically we will go back home, back to Godhead. This everything Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so here we end chapter 8. Next time we'll start with chapter 9. And I will stop the recording now. And if anyone has any questions, I'll take the questions.